Hi, my name is Sylvie Patrick, and in this video, I'm going to cover the importance of using your remote with your PowerPlate Move or your PowerPlate Personal. So this remote, very useful because it has functionality that the PowerPlate doesn't have. And also, I know if you've not been using your remote, you probably monitor the time constantly looking down versus focusing on the exercise and position while you are on your PowerPlate or using the static strap. Let me show you a few of those buttons and how you're going to use that remote. When your PowerPlate is not on usage, please keep it off, because if you have a power surge in your house, it could damage the power plate. So I'm going to reach for the base of my power plate here and power it on. When the power plate is on, you can see 001 light as a default setting on your power plate Move. The first button on your remote is that triangle, and that triangle will start the vibration, start the timer, and if I use it to stop it, the vibration, it pauses the timer. That's the first button. Start the vibration, and each time start the timer wherever it was paused. Now the second button, that little U-turn, it will start your vibration as well, but will reset the timer to 0 each time. So I can stop it with the first button and then start the vibration each time with the second button if I want to reset to 0. Now, the last two buttons on your remote do not start the vibration, but that little timer here is going to prevent your vibration from vibrating more than 1 minute or more than 30 seconds. So if you press that little clock on your remote, it just fluctuates between 30 seconds or 1 minute. If I turn it on 30 seconds with the start button, it will only vibrate from 0 to 30 seconds, allowing you to focus on your form and not monitor your time. It's also very useful when I'm using the power plate for doing stretch using the strap and I have my back towards the power plate. Now, the next button is that little bullseye, and the bullseye will start adding light to your power plate, which are the resistance of your power plate. So the first light represents 30 vibration per second, the second light 35 vibration per second, third light 40. And then we have only 3 speed on the power plate Move. So those lights are going to repeat themselves and it's going to be the same speed, 30, 35, and 40. So what is the difference between the first 3 lights and the last 3 lights if it is exactly the same speed repeating itself? Well, it's going to be the amplitude of your vibration that is going to double as soon as you hit 4, 5, and 6 light. Let me explain. Think about those resistance lights, right? Those resistance on the power plate being a little bit like the resistance on a treadmill. Right? If you've been on the treadmill, you know that you can choose first the time of your work on the treadmill. That would be the equivalence of 30, 60 seconds or more that you are selecting on your power plate. 2, you're going to select the speed on your treadmill, right? And obviously, walking leisurely on the treadmill is much less exerting than if you were doing a brisk walk or starting jogging. So the speed is a resistance level, and it's the same thing here. If you're going from 1 light and then 2 or 3 light, you definitely feel more intensity on the plate. And so you're working more, okay? But on the treadmill, you can stay at the same speed and start inclining the treadmill, which when you walk slow on a treadmill on a high slope is definitely more exerting than even faster on flat. Right? So I want you to realize that the reason why we have those different levels is because progressively we can challenge our body to go to a different resistance, but maybe not. Maybe we will always stay working out around 1 or 2 or 3 lights on the power plate and use only the higher amplitude of the power plate for passive stimuli like massage, for example, where I lay down on the floor massaging my calf and legs, or maybe sitting in a chair massaging my feet. So now that you know the usage of the power plate remote, think about the strap. The strap are very important. They're going to transfer the vibration to the upper body, allowing you to do some stretches for the upper body and also be used as a balance support when you're doing balance exercise, right? So I have my remote around my neck in a little lanyard because sometimes I don't have any pocket. It's very useful. Let me show you one exercise I do every single day for my posture using my remote and using my timer. I have my power plate on one light, which is the default setting, right? 30 hertz, low amplitude, and I'm going to do it for 30 seconds. Now, when I turn on my vibration, I'm going to place myself into a stretching position for the upper body using the strap to keep my arm stretched, my shoulders stretched, arms are extended behind me, palm of my hand facing forward, chin up, and I'm feeling a tremendous stretch into the chest and into my arm. And the vibration travel along the strap, bringing that vibration through the muscle that is in a stretching position all the way to my shoulder. As a matter of fact, if you want to experience that with only one arm, place your right foot forward, hold with the right hand, and lean here. Turn on your vibration and place the opposite hand in the front of your chest by your shoulder, and you will feel that vibration. So the strap are useful for transferring vibration to the upper body in stretch position and activation position. So an activation would be my muscle is now contracting, right? Do that test at home. Place yourself in front of your power plate on the floor. Place your hand into the handle at the level where your arms is about 90 degrees angle. So how do I change the length of my strap? Well, grab the yellow that is hanging here, open the Velcro, let a little bit of length pull out, and then close the Velcro on the strap. You've got those little level code to be able to level both strap at the same level. So I'm on the front of my power plate. I'm going to increase a little bit the vibration here to about 2 or 3 light and stay on the 30 second. The only thing you need to do is keep a good posture, pulling on the strap, keeping that handle right above the attachment and holding the tension for about 30 seconds. Don't look down. Keep a good posture here, keeping that tension to the maximum. When the vibration stops, release the strap and just do this with both of your arms like an air curl, biceps curl with no resistance. Feel the difference between both arms. So the strap under tension can provide recruitment rate for the upper body and bring the vibration there. It can also be phenomenal when you're doing balance exercise on the plate and need an extra support if you don't have a wall or a handlebar. I hope this video was useful to understand the usage of the strap and the remote control.